afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Miami Marlins. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Sandy Alcantara is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Stepping up now, Cesar Hernandez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Up and away to start the inning, it's 1-0. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Roll, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
And a fastball runs a bit too far inside as he's got to step out of harm's way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
At the plate, Tommy Edman. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
Yeah, he's right in the prime of his career right now. These are the years you really expect to see the best of what this guy has to offer.
First pitch of the at-bat. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Grounded back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to first, and they get them both.
The first baseman.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's up to a 9-game streak right now, and that's something to build on. That'll get you a little bit of attention, too. Get to 10, and we'll start talking about DiMaggio. No, just kidding. 9 is a nice start, though.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Two out, nobody on. Here's a high pop-up. Cooper is there, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Jack Flaherty gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Settling in now, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike one. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, D-Row, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
Ready on 1 and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Anderson.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll check in here at 256. A dozen home runs and 42 runs batted in. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. Now the 2-1 pitch.
That's out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch is popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Batting first, the right fielder, Brian Anderson.
At the plate, Brian Anderson with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. Now the pitch.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss for strike 1. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and that brings up Matt Carpenter.
The third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Two balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. The 2-2. Dexter Fowler waits on deck. And oh, strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That's ball 2. 2-0.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. And the count will be full. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit in the air down the left field line. After it is Dickerson. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Corey Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Fouled away. The 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
And now is Yasiel Puig, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Lifetime in this matchup, not a big sample size. 0 for 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Good break on the knuckle curve, but he missed with it. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. That's popped up out towards short right field. Hernandez has got it, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. Will move to the third with no score. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Andrew Kisner, 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. First delivery to him on the way. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Puig, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bader is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Hit out towards second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Standing in now, Jack Flaherty, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And they're runners at the corners now. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. With two strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
To the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. And that misses. 1-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
Now a throw over, just keeping him close. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
At the plate now, Tommy Edman, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Here's the 2-0.
Outside, that's the ball.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Ready with the 3-0. He loses him on ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. The 1-1. Right side, fair ball down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
Some guys just rise to the occasion when the lights are the brightest, and he's definitely in that category. He's been a clutch hitter all year, and here's another in a long line of clutch ABs.
Yeah, and that adds 3 more ribbies to his already impressive total. Here's Matt Carpenter as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Marlins nothing. Digging in, Jorge Alfaro, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out. So one man gone now as we give you a look at the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Cardinals find themselves to this point in the season. Stepping in, Isan Diaz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
That's right. Wait for it.
The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
The count is full. 3-2.
Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Into the box now, Sandy Alcantara. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And now a 2-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. To second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Jonathan Villar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Alcantara leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today he's gone on strikes. One left for Miami. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for St. Louis.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Dexter Fowler, as we begin the top of the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And it's fouled away. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Down to 3-1.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Throw into second, and he'll get in there safely. So he's into scoring position here on that double that kicks off the 4th inning. And as we take a look there at the Cards' team leaders in that category, he's currently 2nd best on the St. Louis roster. At the plate, Tyler O'Neill, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls. No.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 2-0.
Oh, that's inside.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 3-0 pitch. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
So striding forward now, Andrew Kisner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1-0 count. Here it is. Swing, and he pops him up. And this is going to dunk in out there. A base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Row. One of the things I think base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. In now, Jack Flaherty. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. VR takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Looking to minimize the damage here. And a high strike there, 0-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Hernandez is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Popped him up. Anderson is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cards forced to settle for one. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. St. Louis is out in front, 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. And now pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2. Ball 2.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Ball 2 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. There's ball 4.
Take the base.
The left fielder, number 23.
Ready for another chance? Corey Dickerson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
That's the ball.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Good eye to lay off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he misses again here. It's ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Fowler, and he makes the catch in the corner. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Now at the plate, Garrett Cooper, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Nope, that's the ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Men on third with 2 down.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Marlins forced to settle for 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Marlins 1. Stepping into the box, Tommy Edman. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Tommy Edman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Popped up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Now here's the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 1-1 home. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt, number 23 for him thus far, as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Now batting.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Fouled off. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Matt Carpenter becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Here's Dexter Fowler now. Hit hard up the middle. Anderson picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Marlins 1. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Ball 2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Standing in now, Isan Diaz. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
2-1 the count. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Kisner goes to get it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Miguel Rojas will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 5-1. Sixto Sanchez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 73, Sixto Sanchez.
New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Tyler O'Neill. First offering on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The catcher, number 8.
Ready for another shot now, Andrew Kisner. First pitch on its way. To short. Anderson brings it in. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Up next to the Cardinals.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. The 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 3-1. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're up 5-1. Now to the plate, Jonathan Villar. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Marlins right now would do anything to get a leadoff walk to get this inning started.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now. He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Digging in, Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. There's one. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well. A double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Digging in once again, Brian Anderson. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 2 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Marlins down quietly. They're down here 5-1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty.
Number 22, Jack Flaherty.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
Here comes the 1-0. Skied down the left field line. After it is Dickerson. And he makes the catch in the corner. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt to first pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tommy Edman.
Stepping in now, Tommy Edman, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 delivery. This is line to left, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The 2-1. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Matt Carpenter, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery.
2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And Carpenter will reach as that misses for ball 4.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
So coming to the plate, Dexter Fowler. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
He's set, and the pitch. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Fowler has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes. Looking to leave him loaded. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 out, bases loaded. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these.
Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
They were so close to getting out of this mess. 2 outs, 2 strikes, but then the grand slam gave him something could handle, and he pays for it dearly.
Brandon Kinsler comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Now batting, the left fielder.
At the plate, Tyler O'Neill. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the damage has been done for the Cards, and it came on this grand slam. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Marlins 1. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Corey Dickerson.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Pulled toward right center field. Fowler has a read on it. 1 out. Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. He hit a sac fly earlier. Now here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
All right, let's address the elephant in the room right here. This guy's absolutely dealing, throwing a no-hitter, but that pitch count's getting up there. He's going to have to be super efficient in these later innings if his manager's going to give him a shot.
Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. And there goes the no-hitter. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty B. And this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, Dero. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
In now, Jorge Alfaro, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. One-0 count. Here it is. A ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
2 out with the man at first. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. The next to bat for St. Louis, Andrew Kisner, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Number 8, Andrew Kisner.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 home. And somewhat apropos for a game here in Florida, we'll have a quick stoppage as they attend to a beach ball that's made its way onto the field. fouled off. Kinsler, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
The next 1-2 pitch. And somewhat apropos for a game here in Florida, we'll have a quick stoppage as they attend to a beach ball that's made its way onto the field. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now at the plate, Harrison Bader. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. In there, a base hit.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there. Down in the zone. That's when, as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Striding into the box, Cesar Hernandez. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Marlins 1. Tyler Webb is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 30, Tyler Webb.
Stepping up to the plate, Isan Diaz. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First pitch of the at-bat. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here it comes. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Jesus Aguilar will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Jesus Aguilar.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A runner at first with no outs here. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Jonathan Villar will be next. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
At the plate now, Jonathan Villar, as he rips it on the ground to second. A bare hand for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They trail big. It's 9-1. Arodys Vizcaíno enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 39. Arodys Vizcaíno.
Digging in and looking for more, Tommy Edman. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's the 0-1.
Get down 21.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2 seam action on it. 1 gone. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Let's go, Marlins.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Matt Carpenter, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And now a pitch on the way. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Now the 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. And there's one gone to start the bottom of the 9th. Cardinals are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
A brilliant performance, Matty V. As a manager and a pitching coach, all you can ask for is your pitchers to be rock solid, and he was in this one, only allowing 1 hit.
To the plate now, Brian Anderson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 delivery.
Hey! 0-2 is the count.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looks like he's seeing it pretty good.
And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Come on, Brian.
Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Corey Dickerson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Comes set with the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 2 now. Three and 1 to the Marlins left fielder.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch.
3-2.
Miami down to their last strike. Loud contact for Dickerson, and a ball headed to deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
Jordan Hicks will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. So now to the plate, Yasiel Puig, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Two out, nobody on. Fouled off. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Cards led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jack Flaherty earned his 5th win of the year as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.